Twin S and Twin H, known on road as the Terrible Twins, are easily two of the most feared names tied to ACG. These ain't just any utes from the ends, these two shook up the whole UK drill scene with pure madness. Today, we're diving into the story of these infamous twins, their come up, the drama, the bodies, the silence, and now what they're on since being back on road together. It's been years apart, but they're back side by side. I'll keep it straight, keep it clean, but we're not sugarcoating. You need to understand how deep this really runs. Quick one though, this ain't no celebration of crime. We're here to break down facts, tell the truth, and give you real insight into names that shape the drill scene in the UK. This is Ends Unshanked, raw tales from the blocks, no filters. Tap the like, drop your thoughts and hit that sub. Let's run it. So boom, both Twin S and H bang for ACG. That's Anyone Can Go, a set holding it down in Beckton, Southside Newham. Before the ACG wave, the older heads used names like HGM, Harder Than Most, and BBS, Beckton Black Squad, so this goes way back. Now the ends they're from, Southside Newham, links places like Custom House and Canning Town. Across the divide, Northside Newham is repped by 7th Gang, and they house sets like CGE, 15th and parts of Manor Park. At one time, both sides were actually patterned, calm, cool, no real drama. But that piece, it crumbled fast. On the 24th of January 2009, everything flipped. A CGE member named Captain, real name Stephen Lewis, was out walking on World War Road. Man just came from a youth anti-violence event, trying to promote peace, when some man from Custom House pulled up. Words were said, it turned messy quick. We don't even know what triggered the beef, but what we do know is Captain got stabbed up multiple times. His own 16-year-old sister held him as he died in her arms. A Custom House guy called Major got ratted out and caught 17 years for that. He's done around 15 now, might touch road by 2026 or 2027. What's wild is that Captain was trying to save the youth. Bro was really pushing change, and yet he died like that. That one moment split Newham in two, and the crack it still felt today. Back to the twins. Rolling with ACG meant they got tight with their top guy, young Diz. And if you know Diz, then you know that's the kind of name mums whisper about. The one they tell you to stay the hell away from at school. Certified. Between 2015 and 2019, the twins weren't touching the booth. No freestyles, no singles, strictly war. They popped up in a few diss tunes, mostly from man like Brewing, tracks like Time Will Tell and other mains. Those songs ran up numbers and people clocked onto the mystery. Two twins, deep in the field, no music, just madness. But what they did behind the scenes, that's where it gets cold. Their beef with 7th Gang was personal, consistent, ruthless. Twin S even talks on it himself in his plugged in freestyle, the rideouts, the missions, the chaos. Most mandem were rolling with blades or flicks, but the twins, they kept firearms close. They weren't trying to shake ops, they were trying to end them. That decision right there is what eventually landed Twin H behind bars. But before we even get into the jail time, we need to talk about what happened in 2017. September, Twin S and Twin H were linked to the murder of a 14-year-old youth called CJ, a younger from 7th Gang. CJ, real name Corey Jr. Davis, was just outside with some 7th youngers chilling near the strip in East London. Normal day, out of nowhere a car pulls up. Inside, young Diz, Twin S and Twin H, no words, just action. They opened fire on the group. CJ got hit in the head, right there on the block. He died at the scene, 14 years old. Police labelled the suspects the Beckton boys and launched a full investigation. The feds grabbed them, brought them in on the murder, but the case didn't stick. Not enough evidence. They walked, and from then on the twins kept stepping harder, moving reckless, still riding out on ops, still active in war, but it wouldn't last. May 2018, Twin H got grabbed again, this time for moving mad with an offensive weapon. Here's how it played out. Police were watching three-man moving shady around a VW Golf. Those three, Twin H, Slowway K from ACG, and a 16-year-old known on road as Tiny Diz. Twin H dipped into an underground car park with a bally on, grabbed a Spider-Man bag out the Golf, then walked back off like nothing happened. Meanwhile, Tiny Diz was keeping watch, acting like a proper lookout. Not long after, Kevin Shishoma, aka Slowway K, left a nearby yard holding a bag and a baseball bat. He linked back with Twin H and Tiny Diz by the Golf. Then all three hopped into an Audi and drove off. Now here's where it gets serious. They left that Spider-Man bag in the VW. Police moved in, searched the whip, and boom, inside the bag, a loaded shotgun, some bin bags, and a revolver with 4 bullets. The Audi didn't get far. Armed police stopped it, searched it, found more, burner phones, latex gloves, a machete, and another baseball bat. It was clear these men were on a mission. Word on road was they were heading to light up and finish off a former ACG member called Tullis Trapstar. Apparently Tullis had beef with Slowway K, some argument over his little bro turned deadly. Tullis killed him. This was payback. Twin H, Slowway K and Tiny Diz all got gripped, charged with a string of offences from carrying weapons to holding a shotgun with intent to end life. Twin H got hit with 13 years. Now here's the cold part. That same day, Twin H was supposed to pick up Twin S from jail. Twin S had just finished a short sentence and was meant to touch road. Instead, his bro got nicked.
He'll never leave, man. Ever. He'll be there in 5 if he could. Thinking this is getting long, cool. Jump back and call the cab now. It's getting long. Call the cab. Go see my mum, yeah? But when I've actually got in a cab, yeah, and I told the cab, let me use your phone quick. Use his phone. Logged online, bro. That same day, as my twin's on his way to me, bro, yeah? They've put him on operation. They've already been oboing us for the past couple of months. Reason why we're in jail in the first place. They've nicked him, bro. That's how we got his 13 years.
That's crazy.
On the way to me, picking me up from coming out of jail for these things, they've just got my twin for them things. I ain't seen him since, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
He was meant to be out celebrating, reconnecting, free. Instead, he heard his twin just got taken in again, and this time it was long. They've just got my tune for them things. I ain't seen them since, but do know what's saying. Real pain, real timing, real life. A month passed, no payment. Man was chatting bare excuses, moving like the money was just gonna appear. Twin S and his team got fed up. They weren't waiting no more. They put a plan together. Simple, grab him, hold him, pressure him till he found a way to cough up the debt. March 4th, 2019, they set it off, got the guy in the car. As soon as the doors locked, it was on. Twin S and the others started banging him up right there in the back seat. While man was dazed, they made him call his people, family, brethrens, anyone begging for money. Then they took him to a flat in Brixton, dragged him into the bathroom. That's when it turned dark. Boiling water mixed with acid, they poured it on him. He screamed, his skin peeled, his hair burned off. The man was in agony, begging for his life. And honestly, I won't even break down everything they did. Just know it was hell. Real torture. He kept making noise though, loud, desperate. So they let him go. But on one condition, he had to bring the money by midday, and he better not say a word to feds. But the second he got the chance, he flagged down a police car, told them everything. Twin S and the gang got bagged, charged with false imprisonment, and Twin S caught blackmail, kidnap and robbery on top. They locked him in the same prison wing as his twin, back inside again. Fast forward to 2023, Twin S gets released early. Probably due to the overcrowding crisis in UK jails, same reason Young Diz touched road too. Soon as he landed, Twin S jumped straight on music, dropped a plugged in freestyle with Fume as the engineer. The track exploded, 4 million views, viral. In that freestyle, he didn't hold back, spoke on multiple shootings, even threw shots at Yanko, a known 7th gang name. Allegedly, Twinnis ran Yanko out his own area. But the buzz didn't last long. Man got recalled, breached his license, the content in the freestyle might have crossed the line. Back inside again, but he's due back out 2024.
Obviously, when you come out of jail, this is the first thing you dropped, haven't you?
What's the third? Yeah,
Plugged
that
in.
thing. But no, but I dropped that when I came out of jail last year, bro.
Okay, you went back in after this?
I went back in, bro. Joke thing, bro.
Flip. Oh, you got recalled.
I got recalled, bro. They done, man, bro.
Oh.
Recall's a different type of thing.
Obviously, when you come out and you drop the plugged ins going crazy, millions of views, like, what are you thinking?
But I was in jail.
That setback hit hard, but when he came back out, Twinnis looked more focused, started dropping bangers again. This time the numbers were still solid, even though he hadn't been consistent in music before. He was popping up on podcasts, doing collabs with streamers like Billy the Goat, even getting caught in a TikTok mess. One TikToker tried to made jokes about Twinnis' hairline. That didn't end well.
Oh my days. Since when did they start putting 4-crow straps on people's hairlines? This is the final boss of ink. This is level 100 inkness.
I apologize to Twin S for violating him. I apologize for playing people's music in the background.
It's not gonna happen again.
It won't happen again. This is sincere. This is from the bottom of my heart. And I won't do this again. I'm so sorry, Twin S. Please forgive me.
Embarrassing, but it showed one thing: Twinnis' name held weight, and the contrast shocked people. Behind the drill image, he was polite, well-spoken, calm in interviews, nothing like the chaos people knew him for. Then came January 2025. Twinnis got released, both twins finally free, together again, and now they've got a real shot, a chance to flip it. Twinnis already made noise in a short space of time. If he brings his brother into the music and they both stay clean, they could change their whole legacy. But let's be real, they've been given early release. One slip, one wrong move, and next time there might not be any second chances. Their name's in the scene now, but what they do next, that's what's going to define them.